What's up, Shady Sports Network? I'm back here with another player interview with the quarterback of the Columbus County Wranglers, Mr. Xavier Williams. Xavier, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Appreciate you coming on.
No
So
problem.
let's start right in here. Where did you play high school ball at, and where did you grow up?
I grew up in a place called Whiteville, North Carolina. Played ball at Whiteville High School and Westover High School, and I had a little stint at East Columbus High School. Um, that was my high school career.
So playing at three different high schools, how did you manage switching academically?
Academically, I'm going to be honest. In high school, my grades were not the best. I did just enough to be able to play ball and get by. But I'll say when I transitioned from Whiteville High School to Westover High School, my grades improved a great deal. And then whenever I ended up leaving my senior year going to East Columbus, I stayed for about 2 months until I found out I couldn't no longer play football. Then I ended up going back to Westover, which is where I graduated from. But I think I finished my high school career with like a 2.0.
Have you after high school, where did you attend college?
I attended three different colleges. Attended Chowan University my freshman year. I did a whole academic year there, which counts as my residency. Then I took some time off. Ended up not in. It wasn't voluntarily. I ended up getting into some trouble, and I had to go and sit down. But whenever I got back into it, I ended up at Livingstone College where I walked on. I played my junior year. Senior year, me and my coach didn't see eye to eye, so I ended up not playing. Then I went to Virginia State for grad school, and I tried out there. Didn't make the team, unfortunately, because they already had their receivers pretty much lined up and ready to go.
So after your college career, did you go straight to playing ball, quarterback?
I actually played ball as receiver all throughout high school and college. I didn't really get into quarterback until I started playing like 707 flag football, intramural football. But after I was actually playing semi-pro ball before I ever got into college. My second go around, I played for a team called the Fayetteville, well, Carolina Hawks. I played a full season with them, went into college, which is where I walked on. I played 2 games with the Carolina Thunder and Herd before I actually started my college football career. From there, I played for the Fayetteville Ducks, the Fayetteville Commandos, and from that point, I created my own team due to guys in my area not being able to play. I also played with the Carolina Recon Devils. And here recently, the 2-6 Snipers, which is the team I played with for my fall season, because my spring team, which is the Columbus County Wranglers, we do not play in the fall. We only do spring.
So you play for two different teams in two different seasons.
Yes.
I also know in your personal life you're a math teacher down there at
Yes.
So how does that go around with school and playing?
Well, with school, normally teaching doesn't really interfere with school unless it's like, well, it doesn't interfere with me playing ball because we play ball on Saturdays. But most of our practices will be on like a Thursday or a Saturday before the season starts. I'm not currently coaching, so even if I was, our practices would be after our high school practices if I was the coach. But being a math teacher is it's pretty dope. I got that inspiration my junior year of high school to become a math teacher. On top of the fact, there's not a lot of people that actually want to go and teach math. I get a chance to reach out to a lot of kids, give them life lessons along with, mathematical lessons and stuff like that. It's not as hard as people say it is. You just have to have the patience for it.
So I mean, what kind of math do you teach right now? What
Uh,
different like
uh,
areas?
well, I'll say algebra, geometry, a little bit of calculus, basic math, adding division, multiplication, statistics as well, probability. Pretty much any subject of math, I can teach.
For sure. So I see behind you that you have a top hat, sitting on your. Do you wear that to school?
Nah, I actually wear that. We started that trend last season for the Wranglers. Because a wrangler basically is to bring somebody together or wrangle cattle together. So we just took on the cowboy persona, and I put the idea out there, and a couple of the guys was like, "Yeah, we should do it." So that's what we did. If you check out our Facebook page, you could see some of the pictures where we. It was like three or four guys that had the cowboy hat. That game that was played was actually on my birthday, and we ended up winning. I want to say 30, 40 something to zero.
So, I looked at some of your photos on your Facebook page, and it looks like you're a bigger athlete when you stand in the pocket. What are your measurables, and what are your stats looking like during the season?
Uh, 6'3", a buck 85. This season, ah, it was better than last season. I actually threw for about, I want to say, 14 touchdowns. I can't count the amount of interceptions I threw because throughout the season, our offensive line wasn't the same the whole duration of the season. I had guys that had to work or miss some games because of personal reasons. But it was a better season than last season, I'll say, because I had just came off of meniscus surgery, so I really didn't get a chance to play like I wanted to. But I'll say probably 14 for 30 uh, touchdowns. Well, pass not touchdown, but probably 14, about 25 as far as my touchdowns to my interceptions. I don't think I threw that many, but I'm just throwing it out there because it was a long season, and I know I did have a few picks, maybe less than that, but I didn't count. Normally when I'm playing quarterback, I'm just trying to go out there and win and do the best I can.
So, obviously, right now, arena football is huge. Have you thought about playing arena? What, like leaving your current team and maybe trying that out at some point?
Um, Before I got into the ownership portion of it, I probably would have considered it more. But now that I'm into the ownership portion of semi-pro, I can't really just neglect my team or let it go. I would love to play arena ball. I would love to go for a tryout. Actually, if it was a way I could do both, I probably would. If arena had a season during the fall, I would probably try and do that. Being as that my secondary team that I play for in the fall, I'm not an owner. I'm just a player. But maybe one day, determining how life turns out, how things go, I'll give it a shot. I've seen a lot of arena teams play. I know a few people that do play arena. They say it's pretty fast, it's pretty tough, but it's exciting as well.
So, you're an owner too. I didn't know that about you. So, how is owning a semi-pro team? Is it like difficult?
Uh, Determining what you get as far as your guys, your players. Um, it's not a walk in the park. I'll say that. If you do have a decent sized wallet, or good finances, it wouldn't be too hard as far as the financial portion of it. The player personnel portion of it, for me being in the area I'm at, I'm in a low income rural area. Getting guys, it's kind of hard because of people having to work and jobs and kids and things like that. Getting coaches is kind of hard. Financially, it's last season was technically our fifth season, but we say our fourth due to COVID in 2020 spring. It cut us to one game, but financially, it's about average 4 to 6 thousand a season. Um, and without that's including jerseys. If you get jerseys every season, without jerseys, we'll say about three to four, maybe 5,000. A lot of that comes out of pocket. We do have player fees, and the league has a player registration. So let's say I got 40 guys, and out of my 40 guys, 10 of them don't pay their fees on time or don't pay their fees at all, then that would put a burden on me. whether it be the beginning, the middle, or end of the season, if we make the playoffs, because now I got to funnel that money back into the team. We've had a few sponsors, well, a few donations. It hasn't been a big amount, but we've had a couple of people donate. We're trying to get more people to donate, more people to sponsor. We're trying to market the brand and get us out there and get a little bit more of an audience from our local community along with surrounding areas. So guys and ladies and gentlemen can see the talent of those guys that are still continuing to play. We actually had one guy played 3 games, and he ended up getting a preferred walk-on to a college here in North Carolina, and now he's on a full scholarship, going into his second season on the football team, his second year in college, and hopefully he'll be a starter this year.
Yeah, so semi-pro is unique. I mean, there's guys coming out of high school that go state and play, and I think it provides like a lot of arena guys are from semi-pro. They just pick and plug. Where can people find your games, and where can people buy merch?
Right now, we aren't selling any merchandise yet. We're trying to get into that. And actually, I got to get with my team to see how we can go about marketing more merchandise. If anybody wants to get up with me, Xavier Williams on Facebook. Um, I want to say we do have a Twitter. Um, I have to get that. I think it's Cloco Wranglers. Columbus County Wranglers on Facebook as well. And just that our email is Columbus County Wranglers 19 at gmail.com. We do have a Twitter. I can't remember it. We had an Instagram page, but it got disabled. I've been in the process of trying to get that back. So it's been a little deal. Every season so far, we've grown, we've gotten better. More guys have came, more guys are brought into the system, and we're still trying to recruit, still trying to get more guys, still trying to get guys to different levels of football. My cousin is a recruiter for the CFL, the XFL, USFL, and he has gotten some guys into the NFL. So I use the team as a stepping stone to get guys to another level. But they have to want it. They have to be dedicated. They have to be committed to the process and everything that comes along with it.
Yeah, so my final question for you here, final couple of questions, is can people watch your games on live stream on YouTube?
We do have a few games on Facebook. I haven't gotten into live streaming. I actually don't know how to do it. If I knew how to do it, I would probably set it up. Our home games are played this past season in Winterpoke, North Carolina, at Town Creek Park. It was pretty good season. But I actually don't know how to live stream. I've been thinking about it. I don't know how to do it. I thought about getting a drone and trying to set it up to where they could have an aerial angle, or they could have a field level angle from the sidelines. But if I could figure out how to do it, I more than likely would, and we would live stream our games.
And would you guys consider taking, like, for any coaches who are watching, would you guys consider taking like um, virtual like coaches?
Yes, yes. Anything helps. Virtual, in person. However, I'm into getting better. The type of offense we run is a spread, or some people like to call it the air raid. We run a 4-3 defense. That's our base. And anybody that's willing to help, I'm more than willing to accept the help. I need as much help as I can get. I don't have any coaches. I'm a player, owner, coach, and it's hard. It's very hard. I have to do it because I have no other choice. But if I could share some of the burden, by all means, I definitely would.
Yes, sir. So anyone who's watching, um, pitch in, help out. Do you guys have a GoFundMe page?
We had one, but we ended up letting it go down because of lack of funds coming in. We do have a cash app. We are a nonprofit 501c3, so that is a plus as well when it comes to donations and things like that. But we don't have a GoFundMe. I had one. I could ask my co-owner and see if she still has the information for it, or if she can get it back up and running, or if she's willing to start another one.
Definitely. So, I want to thank you for coming on tonight. I definitely want to go check out a game when I'm in the area for sure. Um, yeah, definitely, bring attention to this team. And I find it really interesting that you're a player, owner, and, coach. That's like a lot of different hats to wear. And
Yeah.
so, I wish you the best of luck in your career. And
Thank you, man.
I hope the best for the team because I think semi-pro is great for a lot of
Yeah.
people.
It provides a lot of opportunities for guys. And I'll say if guys took it more serious, and devoted a little bit more time, it could.
Um, I think we had some issue with the video. Um, but no, I appreciate you guys watching. Um, that was Xavier Williams. Uh, he's back right now. All right.
I'm sorry, I had somebody call me, but I apologize for that. But I was saying if guys would commit and dedicate themselves a little bit more, coming to practice, paying their fees, being responsible for their 111, whether that's on or off the field, during and throughout the weekend. Semi-pro could be great. We have a lot of leagues. As far as North Carolina, we have two premier leagues that have a bulk of the North Carolina teams, and we have a couple of other leagues that have about 5 to 6, maybe 7 to 8 teams. And we're just trying to keep it going. We have guys that have played arena, gotten scholarships, went overseas, all from playing semi-pro. And the new generation of talent, those guys graduate high school, not being able to go straight out of high school, they can use it as a step, for film, playing experience, coaching. My bad, but it's great, man. We just want to get it to where it's a lot better as far as semi-pro, because a lot of guys can benefit from it.
For sure, I'm going to definitely tap in with you guys and help out any way I can. And I think this is it's a great cause, and for all the people watching out there, like what he was saying about commitment and dedication, that starts at the high school level. The
Right.
habits and skills can carry on. It can be good or bad things. So accountability is key for sure.
Oh yeah.
But no, I appreciate you coming on, and I look forward to seeing more of this team. And I really hope you guys, can help more guys get to the next level.
Oh yeah, man. That's the goal, man. Give guys coming out of high school a second chance. You know, we got one guy in the college, and we got a few more. I'm trying to get somewhere through my outlets and my resources. So that's the best thing for me, being able to give back and seeing guys succeed. I've had my chance to play college, high school, semi-pro, so I'm trying to give somebody else the opportunity.
For sure. But that was Xavier Williams, owner, player, coach. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you on the next episode of Shady Sports Network.
This is Brett, and you're watching Shady Sports Network.